Hi. How are you today? Is it a good day where you are? Because here it's beautiful. The sun's shining, the birds are singing, and my laundry is drying out very, very quickly. In fact, I'm just taking it in now. Fold it up and toss it in the laundry basket. I love to hear the birds sing, don't you? We got a lot of them around here. All nice birds. Well, there is one bird that's a little different from the rest. Doesn't sing the same kind of songs that most birds do. I call it the deedly bird. Have you ever heard of it? There is a little bird sits outside my window. He doesn't sing the way other birds do. Other birds go tweet, 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 tweedle, Peter, wheat. This little bird sings deedly doodly doo. Deedly doodly doo roo, deedly doodly doo roo roo. Skit scat, shoo the cat, soo, doodly deedly doo. I said to him, why don't you sing a simple song? If you'd sing a simple song, I could sing it too. I can sing tweet, tweet, tweedledee and Peter Wheat, but who in the world can sing deedly doodly doo? Deedly doodly doo roo, deedly doodly doo roo roo. Skit scat, shoo the cat, doo, deedly doodly roo. Now, isn't that a silly bird to make a song like that? Well, really, it's just a pretend bird. I just pretended that. But we do have other birds that we like to watch here. And they're all over the place. I'd like to watch them for a while longer, except I have to go inside now and fold up all of these clothes neatly, and pretty soon I'll have to iron them too.
Finnegan. Finnegan, you want to come and play? Hi, Finnegan, you want to play ball? What's the matter? Are you sad? Are you tired? Are you sick? Well, you were fine earlier this morning. Oh, you don't look too well. Your nose feels a bit hot. What sort of sick do you think you are? Pain in your stomach? Oh, dear. I wonder if you've eaten something funny that made your stomach ache. Nothing funny? Let's see, what would we do with you? Perhaps what you need is a little rest. You think so? You want to get your pillow? Okay. I think that's the best thing we can do for him. Good. Here, I'll help you, Finnegan. Come on, put your little head down here. There we are. You just have a little quiet time and a rest. Maybe you might even have a little sleep. And while you do that, I'll go in and see Mr. Dressup and see if he can think what maybe we could do for you. Okay? Good dog.
Well, these are just about all folded. Nice now. Some of them I have to iron with an iron, and the rest of them can just stay folded like that. Boy, they smell really good when they've dried outdoors in the sunshine and the wind. Well, I've got that done. I'm not going to have to do any ironing for a while. But while I was outside, I had an idea, a big fat idea. You know, all the birds that were singing around there, well, they like to come around, and we usually throw some bird seed and crumbs out for them. I used to have a bird feeder, but it blew down in the wind. So I had an idea. I'm going to make a new bird feeder for the birds right now. I've been saving these bleach bottles for a while, one big one and one little one, wondering what I could do with them because they're nice to make things out of. And I thought, I remember how to make a bird feeder out of these. Takes two of them, one big one and one smaller one, because the smaller one has to fit inside the big one. But I'll show you how it all happens. First, we'll start with the big one. And we have to cut it. We have to cut a hole right out of it. And you have to cut almost halfway around it. So I'm going to make a line to follow with the cutting. Down one side, around the bottom here. Just about halfway back, I think. About like that. And then it cuts the top. So it's like cutting a big doorway out of it. Now for cutting, I'm going to use scissors because scissors cut this kind of plastic pretty easily. But you have to be careful because you have to use big pointed scissors like this. So it's something for somebody that's got big hands to do. Now, first of all, I start it with the point of the scissors, just a little ways, and then carefully just cut right through, around like that. Go right to there. And I cut this way to the top and along the top part. And then back down to the bottom again. Snip. Now before I go any further, I want to make sure that this smaller bottle is going to fit inside. Yep. It's too tall, of course, but that's going to be cut out later anyway. I just wanted to make sure that this part was wide enough for this, and it is. Okay, so I can leave this the way it is for right now. The next thing, this has to be cut, and this part of it gets cut off. What's really the bottom of it. So again, I push in, cut like this, and around and around and around and around. Now, it has to go up into that. And see the way this part slants in, like that? So I'm going to have to do something so this will fit inside that slant. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut into it like this. Lots of cuts. And the reason why is that once this has all these cuts in it, it can be sort of folded in like that. See? That way, it'll stick right up into the top part. Now this is what the seeds for the birds are going to be in, this inner part here. And to make sure that they come out pretty well, I have to cut some out of here. This is the part where the seeds are going to be running out. That's a little bit tough to cut. I'm going to try it to see if it's going to really work well. One more little cut there, I think. Don't want to cut off too much of it, or all the seeds will just fall out. There. Now put this inside with the opening. See that opening there? Can you see that? Right there. Okay, that's the opening. And that's where the seeds will keep feeding out for the birds. Now I've got some seeds here. This is going to be my filler up thing. I'll fill up that inside bottle with seeds. Okay, there is some there. Now, can you see those seeds down at the very bottom there? Yeah. Now, say I'm a little bird and I come along and I start pecking at those seeds. And I take those and I peck away, some more come out. The more I peck at those, the more that come out, see? So this will keep happening that way. As the bird pecks in there, the other seeds come out until this is empty. And when that's empty, you know what you do? You fill it up again, like that. Just keep filling it up. Don't forget to put the top on it. And if you want something to hang it up with, you can make a little hole in the top, put on a string with a knot in it, and that can be the hanger part. See, and you just put that on there. You can hang it up in a tree, and all the birds will really love you for it. Or you can hang it with another wire around. Oh, just Casey.
Well, I don't quite know what's the matter with Finnegan.
Finnegan?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know anything was wrong with him at all.
Well, I knew he was fine earlier, but...
Yeah, he went over, he went out, I think he went over to visit Aunt Bird
No, well, now he seems to be a bit sick.
Oh,
Has
no.
a pain in his stomach.
His stomach.
And I've made him lie down and have a little rest, but I don't
wonder
know.
if we ought to call the vet.
Yeah, maybe we should do that or take him over or something.
Yes.
Oh,
Well,
Aunt
if he hasn't-
Bird.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Good morning, Aunt Bird. How are you?
I'm very well.
Good.
We were just talking about you because Finnegan
Yeah.
was to see you today, wasn't he?
Oh, yes, he did see me. How
Well-
is he?
Well, I was just
as a
going to
matter
ask.
of fact, he's sick.
Well, I'm not surprised.
You're
You're
not?
No, I'm not. I hate to tattle, but you see, he was at my place, and there was a little bowl of, well, it was quite a large bowl of chocolate drops on the
Oh,
table.
yes.
Somebody gave them to me, and he wanted to have one. You know how dogs love chocolate. They have quite a sweet tooth.
Oh, yes.
Yes,
Well,
they
some
shouldn't
do.
eat
I
too
know
much.
Finnegan does.
So I said, of course, go ahead, and he did. When he'd gone, I found out he'd eaten all of them.
Oh, no. The whole bowl full of
I'm
chocolate
afraid
drops?
so.
Oh, dear, he shouldn't have had more than a couple.
Well, no wonder he's got a tummy
no
ache
wonder.
then.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Yes, there's not much we can do about it, I'm sure, except just wait a little while until he feels better, which I'm sure he will.
yes, it'll take a little while. But...
Oh, I'm sorry about the chocolate drops.
yes,
that was
Aunt Bird. Maybe...
quite bad manners.
Oh, never mind. He probably won't do it again.
Probably not now that he
Well,
knows.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Aunt Bird.
Bye, Aunt Bird.
Well, I feel better about that.
Well, I feel better about that, but I feel bad about Finnegan going and sneaking all Aunt Bird's
I know.
chocolate.
It really wasn't very good manners at all. But I mean,
No.
at least we know he's not really, really sick with something bad. It's just that he ate too much chocolate. So
Yeah.
after a while, I think if he rests for a while, he'll be all right. And then maybe...
Speaking of Finnegan,
What was it?
here he comes.
Oh, Finnegan.
Well, Finnegan,
How are you feeling now?
A bit better?
Oh, that's good.
Good. You remember I asked you if you'd eaten anything funny, and you said you hadn't? Well, I guess it wasn't funny, but you did eat quite a lot of chocolate drops at Aunt Bird's, didn't you?
Yeah, we found out about
Mm-hmm.
it, Finnegan.
No, she's not mad at you. She's
No.
just sorry to hear that you have a bad stomach ache now.
Yes, and we're sorry to hear you about
Yeah.
your stomach ache, too,
Yeah, very
Finnegan.
sorry. No, I'm not mad at you.
No,
Mm-mm.
I'm not either. We like you, Finnegan. You know that.
Sure we do.
We like you even when you forget things like that.
Yes, I like you as you are, exactly and precisely. I think you turned out nicely, and I like you as you are.
I like you as you are, exact without a doubt or question, or even a suggestion, 'cause I like you as you are.
I like your disposition,
that's the way you feel,
your facial composition,
the way you look,
and with your kind permission, I'll shout it to a star.
I
like you as you are.
I wouldn't want to change you or even rearrange you, not by far. I like you, I-L-I-K-E-Y-O-U. I like you, yes I do. I like you, Y-O-U. I like you as you are.
So there, Finnegan.
Just the
You'll
way you
feel
are.
better pretty soon. Oh, you're feeling better already.
Oh, that's good. That's
Mr. Dressup, sorry, I just noticed that sort of plastic bottle on the table there.
Oh, this.
But it seems to be different.
That's because I've been working on it. It's
Oh,
a
I
bird
see.
feeder I made out of 2 bleach containers. See the seeds there? And
Yeah.
the seeds go in the top one
Uh-huh.
and through the top, down inside that one. And as
Right.
the birds peck at it, they come out. Because, you know, our other bird feeder got blown away in the wind.
Oh.
And we need one because I want to keep the birds around here. We've got so many.
There were plenty there today,
Oh, yes, they were. A lot
out
of
in the
them.
garden.
Yes.
I think
They're
they're still
out
there,
around.
probably.
I thought I heard a robin a little while ago.
Probably
You
did.
see a robin out there?
Oh,
Yeah.
there.
There.
I do. I think there's more than one.
Oh, yes. I think one's calling to the other robin.
Mhm.
See them down on the ground there.
Yeah, they eat lots of worms, don't they?
Yes. Yeah, they don't much like the bird feeders
No.
because they prefer to have worms and,
Yes.
and bugs and that sort of thing.
Oh, and there's that blue jay.
Oh, that blue jay.
Yeah, they
blue-
come and scare the other birds a bit,
Yeah,
don't they?
it's a very pretty bird, but he does scare the other birds away. Still,
Yeah.
I like to see him out there.
I do,
the blue
too.
jays really like the seeds.
Yeah.
A lot of birds like the seeds. Some like little seeds more than others, I think. See, can you see how?
Oh, is that a sparrow?
Yeah, that's one of the ones that likes the smaller seeds.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a very pretty song, too.
Mm,
I like to hear that
I do too.
early in the morning, late at night.
Ah, there's that old woodpecker.
Yeah.
In a way.
Listen, yeah. Woodpecker is a nice bird to have around because they eat lots of bugs.
They eat all the grubs out of
Yeah.
the trees.
Can you see
don't
where?
they?
There, he just flew down to the tree where its nest is. Now, he
Yeah.
made that big hole in the tree all by himself, just pecking away with
Just
his bill.
one woodpecker?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. There's our other feeder just for the hummingbird.
Hummingbird.
They don't eat seeds either.
No, that's sugar water in the feeder. I put some vitamins in it because just plain sugar water isn't enough for the hummingbird. Because it likes those red flowers, too.
Yes, they're so
Sticks its
teeny
long
little
beak in and
things.
has this long tongue that licks up the nectar from the flowers.
Yeah.
And look at its wings go so fast.
Yes. Say, what kind of
almost look like
seeds are you going to put into this feeder?
Well, I've got sunflower seeds in there now. I think I'll put in some smaller seeds because not all birds can handle those sunflower seeds. Sometimes they can't crack them. I think that the sparrows and the chickadees like to have smaller seeds, too.
Yes.
We have a lot of chickadees around here.
Oh,
They're cute
sure,
little birds.
plenty of them.
Chickadee, chickadee, dee, 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 dee.
Chickadee-dee-dee, chickadee-dee-dee.
Like the 5 chickadees we saw just the other day. 5 little chickadees peeping in the door. 1 flew away, and then there were 4. Chickadee, chickadee, happy and gay. Chickadee, chickadee, fly away.
4 little chickadees sitting in the tree. 1 flew away and then there were 3. Chickadee, chickadee, happy and gay. Chickadee, chickadee, fly away.
3 chickadees looking at you. 1 flew away, and then there were 2. Chickadee, chickadee, happy and gay. Chickadee, chickadee, fly away.
2 little chickadees sitting in the sun. 1 flew away and then there was 1. Chickadee, chickadee, happy and gay. Chickadee, chickadee, fly away.
1 little chickadee sitting all alone. He flew away, and then there were none. Chickadee, chickadee, happy and gay. Chickadee, chickadee, fly away. All gone, chickadees.
Yes, you don't have to fly away, no, Finnegan. That's
can
okay.
stay right here.
And now you feel a lot better. You know something? I think that we should tell Finnegan the story in the book that we read the other day. You know, the one about the boy.
Oh, that
And,
kind of greedy little boy. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That would be a lot like Finnegan.
Yeah, the one about the boy and all the
He
chocolate.
ate too much.
Yeah.
I've got the book
Sundays.
here in the storybook. I think the story's in here somewhere. Yeah, here it is, Finnegan. Oh, you listen closely to this because
Yes.
this is all about somebody who's almost like you. Once upon a time, a little boy was walking along the beach, and on the beach, he found an old bottle. It had been washed up on the shore. He picked it up and pulled out the cork, like that. And you know what happened? Suddenly, a huge genie appeared out of the bottle. Whew. At first, the little boy was frightened, but his fear went away when the huge genie said, "For setting me free from my bottle, I will grant you 2 wishes." 2 wishes? How wonderful, said the boy. He thought for a moment and he said, I just love chocolate sundaes. I could eat them all day, but my mother would never let me. I wish for a never-ending supply of chocolate sundaes, said the boy. Done, said the genie. And suddenly in the little boy's hand appeared the biggest chocolate sundae he'd ever seen. The little boy licked his lips and he began to eat. But just as soon as he'd finished eating the first chocolate sundae, another one appeared. He couldn't believe his eyes. And just as soon as he'd eaten the second chocolate sundae, a third one appeared. And all afternoon, giant chocolate sundaes appeared. And all afternoon, the little boy ate them. Finally, he'd eaten so many that his stomach was bulging out over his belt, and he just couldn't eat another one. But the chocolate sundaes kept on coming. First 1, then 2, then 5, then 15, until he was completely surrounded by giant chocolate sundaes. Ugh, the little boy cried out, "I wish I'd never asked for an endless supply of chocolate sundaes. I just want them to stop coming." And as quickly as they had appeared, all the chocolate sundaes disappeared. And then the genie appeared and said to the boy that he had used up his 2 wishes. And had he learned anything? "Oh, yes, I sure did," said the boy. "I learned that having too much of something is just as bad as not having enough. And it's important never to overdo anything because you'll usually end up unhappy." "Even eating chocolate sundaes?" asked the genie. "Even eating chocolate sundaes," said the boy. And that's the end.
So? Yes. Finnegan says if he had a wish, he'd wish that he hadn't eaten that bird's chocolate.
Well, next time you'll remember, won't you, Finnegan? You won't be a greedy fella.
Right. Because we knew we had to take you to the vet.
Yeah, we were really quite concerned. I thought we'd have to take you to the vet and see what was wrong with you.
Remember?
The vet's nice, but you don't like to go especially, do you?
No, remember that time we had to take you to the vet because you'd done something else? Remember you got stung?
Remember that, Finnegan?
Yes, that was sore, wasn't it?
You had to have a check over too, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yes. Do you remember that time when... Oh, you don't remember the time when Finnegan went to
probably
the vet,
not.
do you? Oh, we could show you about it.
Sure.
Sure, I could be the vet.
And I could be me.
And Finnegan could be Finnegan.
Yes.
All
All right, why don't we?
I'll see if I can find some vet's clothes. We have different vets that we take Finnegan to. There's a man vet and a woman vet. And both of them wear, well, either white jackets or green jackets or blue striped jackets. Depends on, I guess, how they feel like dressing that day. Anyhow, I'm going to be the man vet. Let's see if I got everything. Oh, yes, here's my stethoscope. Just hanging around my neck for now. Usually the stethoscope, when I'm listening, has to go in my ears like that. So this will be here. Let's see if I can. Okay, so I guess over here can be my office. Well, I better tidy up a little here, since the last animal I had was a parrot, and I had some sunflower seeds for it. So here we go. Well. Let's see who's next on my list here. It's Casey and his dog, Finnegan. Okay. All right then, Casey, can you bring Finnegan in, please?
Oh, hello, Doctor.
Oh.
I think you
Hello,
can
Finnegan.
see that Finnegan has something
Well, I
wrong.
see he's
with
got a
him.
bandage on his nose. Could you
Yes.
tell me about that?
Yes, I didn't know what else to do. You see, he was out in the garden and he would keep on poking his nose into flowers where all the bees were.
Uh-oh.
And then he just poked a bit too much, I guess, and a bee came and stung him on the nose.
Right on the nose.
Yeah, Mr. Dressup got the sting out, but I didn't know what else to do, so I put a bandage on it.
Well, let me tell you, first thing of all, Finnegan, never argue with a bee. Never argue with a bee. He has got a stingery. Be he worker, be he drone, you had best leave him alone. He has got his work to do, getting honey from the tree. If you know what's good for you, never argue with a bee.
You can get along with bees. Call him Mr. Ask him please. Let them work and be content, but avoid the argument.
Never argue with a bee. He has got a stingery. Be he worker, be he drone, you had best leave him alone.
So, but you didn't, and here we are.
Yes.
And what should we do
Well,
now, Doctor?
First of all, I'll take that little bandage off. No, that's right. If you can just sort of hold on to him, doesn't get nervous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, somebody did a nice job of bandaging.
Yes.
Let me look at it. Yes,
Not
it's
much to see,
swollen.
is it? Bit swollen,
Yeah,
yes.
easy now. I'll put a little bit of this salve on it just to make it feel better and take the stingy feeling out of it. There. Does it feel a little cooler already, Finnegan? That's it. That's it. There. Right, now that should take care of that, and I'm not going to put the bandage back on again.
No.
But I think, how long has it been since Finnegan has had a checkup?
Oh, a little while. I'm not sure.
Well, perhaps I better check him over just now while
Right.
I've got him here.
Probably should.
Let's look inside your mouth, Finnegan. See if those teeth are in good shape and how your gums are and everything. Oh,
Pretty good?
yes, looks good. Nice, healthy mouth.
Good.
And you've got good breath, too, and that's very important. And your eyes look all right. I'm going to look into your ears because dogs with floppy ears, if they're not kept clean, can get burrs under them or sometimes little mites or ear wax and that. No, that looks
Pretty good?
Yeah. Is Finnegan shaking his ears at all?
Only when he wants to say no.
But he doesn't seem to go like that as if
No.
there's something. Oh, that's
Don't
good.
think so.
Well, you've been keeping the ears nice and clean, and that's
Yeah.
also very important. Now, I think I'd better listen to Finnegan's chest and
All
see
right.
how his lungs and his heart are.
How are they? Can you hear them?
Yep, his heart is very good. Going
For you, Finnegan.
lub-dub, lub-dub, lub-dub.
He's a good dog at the vet's.
Okay. Would you take a deep breath, Finnegan? Nice, clear lungs, too.
Very good. That's very, very good.
That's fine, Finnegan. I think you're going to be all right. Now, you won't have to come back again because that salve will keep you okay now that the
Yes.
stinger is out of there.
Yeah. All right?
And
Okay.
just remember, don't go poking around in flowers when bees are buzzing around.
I'm sure he will. Thank you very much, Doctor.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. You were a pretty good vet.
Well, it was something like our vet, wasn't I?
That's what happened, isn't it, Finnegan? Yeah.
But Finnegan's okay now. It doesn't have
Yes,
a bee
he
sting
is.
on his nose.
Nope.
And he doesn't have a tummy ache anymore from eating too many of those chocolates.
Right.
Well, now, I know I'm not the vet anymore. You know what I've got to do?
No, what?
I've got to get an iron and iron those shirts.
Oh.
So we'll be running along, but we'll see you again soon.
Yes.
Time to say bye-bye now from Casey and Finnegan.
Bye-bye,
And me.
Mr. Dressup.
Bye-bye.